Hi, well, I wanted to do my monthly Birchbox versus Ipsy. And it finally came. Well, I've had this for about a week now. And I know since I'm way out west, I'm way out west and then in almost the boonies. I don't live like in LA or in Portland or in Seattle. So you kind of have to wait for it because people out like in Southern California, they get theirs like a week before I do. So this came a week ago and this came like a day ago. And I was like, help me out here, Birchbox. So the good thing is I've been having an opportunity to try the Ipsy things first, but I wanted to show you what came in my Birchbox first, and then we'll talk about Ipsy. All right, so Birchbox, of course, comes in the happy little, and I have so many uses for these little boxes. Mostly they hold my nail polish collection. I have several, they're just dedicated like this, and they have them all lined up, my nail polishes. I have over 200 bottles, and I know some people have like places on the wall, those little acrylic shelves and stuff, but the truth is I don't want to drill and have anything sitting on the wall. I think that way the light can hit it and then it changes the color of the polish, so I just use these little boxes, and I love these boxes, and I don't mind getting a new one every month. Yeah, it'd be great if I got one every week. But no, that's not how Birchbox works. It's a monthly subscription. So, first thing, of course, you always find a little card. And I used to think, what? Who cares about the card? But then when I realized Ipsy doesn't tell you what comes in there, it's nice to know what comes on the back. First thing this month was this. It's from Curl Keepers. I tried it this morning. And, you know, I have naturally curly hair. And this is mostly a clear liquid solution that you put in your hair, and truthfully, if you have curly hair, it works okay. It works better if you don't touch your hair. Like if you blow dry it, I found that it made my hair really, really, really frizzy. I tend to like what I use right now better than this, and what I'm using right now is Diva Curl. So because that way I can dry my hair, I found that my hair just got, you see this little layer here of frizz? Yeah, I've been dealing with this all day. And I also found that I got less curl definition. I get a lot more curl definition with my hair if I use Diva Curl than if I use Curl Keepers. And this basically says rake it through your hair and let it dry on its own, and don't touch it until it's dry. And even then, don't touch it. Of course, the whole idea is you don't touch your hair if you have curly hair. But will I purchase this? No. I like the way it smelled. I like the way it felt. I like the way it felt. I'm a college graduate. I like the way it felt. I really like the way it smelled. But I'm not going to purchase it. This is definitely not a product for me. And it says for really frizzy hair, you need a lot more. And I used a lot of it, and it didn't do what I was looking forward to. All right. Then they sent me an eyeliner, and I was like, ooh, I love eyeliners. I'm finding that eyeliners for me tend to be best when they're cream or liquid. The older I get, I find that I tend to have more issues with pencil eyeliners. Even the waterproof ones, they don't seem to be as waterproof for me. But I got this Inika. It came in a box. I was like, woohoo, nice. Little Indigo. This one's called Green Lagoon. And what's really cool about this one is that it says, right here, certified organic eyeliner. It was like very nice. And it has this really cool cap to it. And it had a little built-in pencil sharpener, which I was like, super cool. I like that a lot. So I don't have to go looking for a pencil sharpener every time I want to. But this is a really bold colored green eyeliner. And I wish it was a little darker, honestly. The one thing I did notice, because this doesn't have things, what does it say here? It's free from talc, parabens, fragrance fillers, GMO ingredients, and bismuth oxychloride. I don't even know what bismuth oxychloride is, but if they tell me it's free of it, there's probably a reason for that. But what I did notice is I'll wait till the end and I'll show you. I'll leave this here, I'll let it set for a while, and then I'll run my hand over it and you'll see why this is not the eyeliner for me. All right. Then I got this Supergoop, and I Love this product. I nearly purchased it the last time they gave me the sample, which means I got this email, oops, we sent you something we've sent you before. And we said, we hope you like it, or you could at least give it to a friend. And this is their City Sunscreen Serum Broad Spectrum SPF 30 PA+++. And the last time I got this, the sample was only this big, because it was just about a year ago, so I remember pretty well. I remember liking it and going through it like that. So what I like about, you know, Birchbox is that they're hitting their up button. I think they know that other subscription services, Ipsy, is hitting people with a larger sample size. And so instead of getting a little tiny sample size this way, they more than doubled it. And so this here, I believe is, did they say how much it is here? It's actually 5 milliliters. I don't know. It looks like it's at least a little more than 1/4 of an ounce. So it's more than those little teeny tiny sample sizes they send you. But I really liked this. I have a really good SPF that I like for my face right now, but I know I'll keep this in my purse, and if I feel like I need anything else extra on my face, I'll definitely use it. So I know I like this a lot. And it has a mostly innocuous smell, I think. I don't remember. It doesn't really smell very, it does come out looking white, but it blends in nicely. Nope, and it doesn't smell sunscreeny, which is what I liked about it. Yeah, it didn't smell sunscreeny. And then I noticed on here it said, Juliette has a gun, not a perfume. And I was like, oh, I've been dying to try this sample. And I looked around, and I looked around, and I checked my Birchbox, and I was like, where is it? Where is it? And it's not in here. And I was like, what? So there's a sample that was missing. So they sent me one I've already had, and then they missed sending me one of my samples. And I was like, boo, Birchbox. What's up with you guys this month? So I was not happy about that at all. At all, at all. The last thing I found in there is what they call their lifestyle extras. And this month, it's this handy little 1 ounce Jergens BB Body Perfecting Skin Cream. And it's for light skin tones, which obviously I am. It also comes with this coupon. It gets $2 off, and it's one of their finds. And it's basically supposed to help perfect and blur all of those things on your body that we'd rather people not see. And it is also supposed to, over time, comes out looking like this. It looks like it has, when you put it on, wow, nice. This is the first time I've tried it. It smells a little nice. It smells actually kind of cocoa-y and, I mean cocoa buttery, not like chocolate. It smells slightly tropical. It's supposed to have that, it's very hydrating. I like that. It's supposed to have that overall feel of giving your body a little bit more glow and color and overall dimension. And I think that's cool. So you get moisturized, improved skin, gradually perfect skin over 5 days, and it's self-adjusting tone technology. Yeah, basically a little built-in self-tanner. So that's what came in my Birchbox. I'm missing one sample. I've got a double of one I've already tried, but they did, when they told me that, they put 100 points in my Birchbox, like points section, so that was okay. But now that I'm missing one, I'm like, Birchbox. Okay, so on to Ipsy. And Ipsy sent all of their things this month in this super cute little bag. And what I like about this was this pattern was designed by a local artist in San Francisco. And I thought it was super cute. And I like the idea that they're using artists to design bags. I can't talk. And I thought that was amazing. And I think that's really cool. I wish I've had other bags before. This is the same size as some other ones. Some of the other bags were different sizes. Zippers on the top. The zipper on the front I feel sometimes can be like wasted space. So I like the other bag designs other than this kind of envelope looking one. It's okay. It's not my favorite. I do like though how they're giving it some really good branding with Ipsy here, and then of course the Ipsy on the inside. But their branding is going really well now, because like a year ago none of their pull tags had Ipsy on them. I like this print I like the fact that it has kind of like that waterproofing look to it, because it's basically very neatly plasticated. Not in a weird way, but in a cool way, I think. But different style bag, please, Ipsy. Okay, so first thing I found was this from Pixi, and it's their Flawless Beauty Primer. And what I liked about this was when I squeezed it out, I was like, uh-oh, it's got color to it. This may not be in my shade, but what I realized is when I put it on, and I started doing this, is it basically is got like a shimmer and a glow to it. I don't know that we're going to get it in the light here much. Oh, maybe a little bit of a glimmer. And what I like about it is it actually does, in a very subtle way, what you would get from some of those highlighting shimmers. And it makes your skin just look overall glowy, dewy, and beautiful. And there have been days that all I've worn is this and a little bit of concealer, like around the redness here in my nose, under eyes, and I have a nice big age spot. Maybe I'll just call it a sunspot. Maybe that'd be better. And a couple of places where I have some hyperpigmentation from blemishes. And so just a couple of places where I'll put on some concealer, under eye, and a little bit around the nose, and this all over, and my skin just looks luminous. Because it doesn't come off looking like really dark. It just blends in and it just makes you look glowy and beautiful. And hello. And it is a primer as well. Whatever you put on like over it, if you are wearing, because today I'm wearing foundation, and it keeps my foundation beautiful all day. So this is first of all, a really nice primer, but the fact that it does also have that luminescent quality underneath, I really, really, really like this. And since it's Pixi and you can get it at Target, it means it's not going to be terribly expensive. And that I like a lot. So, hello, thank you. And I love the fact that it's 0.4 ounces, so it's just shy of half an ounce, and it's a really good trial size. And since you saw how much I needed, I don't need very much. This is going to last me a really long time when it comes to primers. I haven't had to buy a primer in I don't know how long, because I keep getting primers in my sample boxes. So some of them I like better than others, but this is probably the best primer I've had in a long time. Next thing I saw was this from NYX, and it's Love and Rio, and this one's called the Brazilian. And I thought, how cute is the packaging, because it has a little bow right here. And it comes, of course, it has a double-edged sponge tip applicator. I haven't really used the colors yet, because the first time I swatched them, you have this really dark kind of chocolatey matte brown. You have a little bit of shimmer here in this kind of medium mocha brown. And then this here is kind of like a shell pale pink shimmer. And it's hard to get the colors really right here because the light is I'm starting to lose the light today. It's still just barely daylight. So, but let me swatch them for you. I'm really going to try and pick up some here. You can see them here on my fingers. And then right here. Okay, so this is the dark espresso brown. This is that mocha brown. And then right here in the middle, you kind of lose it a little bit. And that's the thing, is I haven't worn it because this color here, this middle color, it has like almost no pigmentation to it. And I'm not used to that from NYX shadows. NYX shadows usually, do really well. And maybe it's their lighter shades that don't have as much pigmentation, because these guys here, look how nicely they show up. This one here, especially this kind of really nice, that medium, slightly shimmery mocha color. Their dark espresso shows up really nicely. I don't know. I still need to try them on the eye. But overall, I was kind of, they're nice wearable tones, but yeah, I'll try them eventually. Were they my favorite thing I've ever gotten from Ipsy? No. I'll wear them eventually. But yeah, it was great. The one thing I fell in love with from Ipsy, and I'm wearing today, is my blue Chella eyeliner. Here it is. They sent me a full size. Hello. And this one is called Indigo. Blue Indigo. And I love, look at this. Look at that. Very, very, very pointed. And what I've been doing is I've been, here and then just kind of laying it down and stamping instead of trying to draw that really precise line. Takes forever. So I'll draw that little tiny thin line here, and then I'll just start kind of laying it down and stamping, because when you do that, look at that. well, if I was trying to be careful here, you know, it draws a gorgeous line. Beautiful. And if you want to, you know, you can draw a really nice line on the outside, but I find that when I just lay it down on the side, it's just fabulous. And I get a nice thicker line, and I just have been using it a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if this doesn't last me as long as it's intended to, because I've been wearing it ridiculously a lot. And this blue with my brown eyes, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm seriously in love. So yeah, big, huge hit, Ipsy. The last thing they sent me was this super cute. It was a card. I was like, you sent me a card? And then I flipped it over, and it's actually a little baby mini lipstick from bareMinerals. It's our marvelous Moxie lipstick. And I love this. It says, life is short, wear bright lipstick. And this one also offers a free sample of their, what is it? Lash Domination, and then free shipping with anything you get. They have a little code there. But look at how cute this little baby lipstick is. I'm loving it. And this is the color. This one's called Get Ready. So if I swatch this for you, I mean, it's a beautiful kind of dusty berry tone. I mean, it's not pink, it's not berry, it's just right in the middle. It's really a gorgeous tone. I wore it already this week, and it feels velvety on the lips. It feels fantastic on the lips, and I love that a lot. Very nice. It seemed to stay without feathering too much. It's not really super like buttery, and it like feathers out. It stays put. It's not a super long wearing lipstick, but it wears really nice. All right, so last thing I wanted to do is show you, here's that Inika eyeliner. I've been talking for a while now. This one right here. Swatched it pretty close to the beginning of this. Look how, oh look, goodbye Inika eyeliner. Oh, you want to go goodbye all the way? Oh look, it's gone. So yeah, that's why this eyeliner is not for me. Like, it would probably wear off really quickly, which I guess it'd be really easy to, like, where was it even? Really easy to take off at the end of the day. But I think that since it wipes off that easily, I think it'd be really hard for it to stay on, and it would probably travel really well all over your eye, which is not what I'm looking for in an eyeliner. This Chella eyeliner, by the way, this bad boy goes nowhere. This, I mean, this thing, I mean, even water, it's hard to get this bad boy off at the end of the day. So I have to use the Bifacile from Lancome, which is that type of, you shake it up and you get the two things together. It's an oil-based one. It just slides right off without any tugging or pulling, but it takes, you know, something like that to get it off. And I love how it stays all day. It's extremely precise. I love that Chella eyeliner. And by the way, I've realized so many things. I discovered my favorite hair products through Birchbox. I'm wearing a fragrance today that I discovered through Birchbox, which is Viva La Juicy. What else? A lot of stuff that I wear regularly. Today I'm wearing eyebrow pencil from Chella that I got in my Ipsy bag. Of course, I'm wearing that blue eyeliner I got through through Ipsy. Oh, I'm wearing the Balm blush, and I discovered that through Birchbox. I'm wearing the primer today. I love this primer. This might be a mainstay. Instead of all the other high-end ones I'm getting, I might just start using that regularly. I mean, when you think about all the things that I get through these subscription boxes, I mean, seriously, I think they're totally worth it. They change the way. I still use my staples that I go and get at Ulta and Sephora. I love me some Sephora. I love me some Ulta. But sometimes I'm not willing to go out there and try something new, which is why these subscription boxes are so fantastic. So if you haven't had a chance to try them yet, I'll put the links below for you to seriously consider, because over the past 2 years since I've been doing Birchbox and the last year since I've been doing Ipsy, seriously, it has changed the way I purchase, and I try different things that I never would have tried before. And all of a sudden, because I'd never heard of Chella before, and now I have 3 different Chella objects, and I'm like, hello, Chella, I love you. And I think that's really what's great about these sorts of subscription things. And for $120 a year, $10 a month, you get more than your $10 a month worth for, I mean, Ipsy hit it out of the ballpark this month. So, and Birchbox, sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. But what I realized, fabulous hair products, fabulous face products from the balm, a fragrance that I love. You know, over the end of the course of a year, I find so many great things. It's totally worth it for me. Anyway, thanks for watching. I know it's kind of long this time, but have a fantastic day. Bye.